have a abundance of things to talk about. A plethora of things to use to talk about today.
Yes.
And the first one we're going to talk about.
The first, very, very interesting, is we are looking for
Okay, you're going to talk about a different.
Oh, okay. You start the first one.
No. We've spoiled it now.
It's all you. It's all you.
You need people.
I need people. We need people. Yes, I would love people, but the White Mountain National Forest needs people as well. And we are starting our seasonal hiring approach. Usually we wait to around April or May, but people are now, we're finding that a lot more of the summer seasonals have moved on or fortunately gotten full-time jobs and things. So we know now that we need about 8 to 12 people to do some seasonal work for us.
And what type of stuff are they going to be doing?
Talk about plethora here. We've got a plethora of things. Trail crew, people to come and work. We always need people to work, either volunteer as well as, but for these summer seasonal positions, to work on trails. Do some brush work, maybe do some moving, some bridge work, doing things like that under organized leaders there. So trail crew. We have a need for an archaeologist, a seasonal archaeologist, to come and do a lot of this. Is you are out in the field, so this is a field survey of taking a look at heritage and archaeological resources there. And that's a fun one.
That sounds cool.
That's way cool. Yeah. That's really a lot of fun. We have backcountry staff. These people are responsible for going out to shelters and cabins and helping people in the backcountry and talking about leave no trace and hike safe and how to do things better and easier in the forest there. Develop rec. We have people in the front country who help maintain the campgrounds or the scenic overlooks or those type of things. So that's always kind of fun. VIS. People who like to talk. We wouldn't know anybody who likes to talk.
I don't know, Claire.
No, we wouldn't know. People that help behind front desks, giving out information, trail information, that stuff. Timber stand improvement. Now this is kind of a fun one too. This is another one where you are out in the field. You're out there marking trees, collecting seedlings, and doing basically inventorying. You're not cutting things down. You're just figuring out what's out there.
Count it. 1 tree. 2 trees.
2. Wait, 1. Trees. Wait, 1. 11. 1.
Oh, they're moving now.
This is a unique opportunity that's come up. Is a construction crew. You have to have a CDL license to be able to do this, but working on roads and backcountry roads are just the main roads that go through, and bridges, a lot of repair work, especially since I know Irene was 2 years ago, but we are still trying to repair from all of that stuff.
So there's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, you got the archaeologist, we got a botanist, we got surveying. This, if you would like to be by yourself out in the woods, this is the job for you. You're surveying the line. You are just walking the boundaries of the 800,000 acre forest.
You start in April. you finish in June.
And then we have biotechs who are going out and doing things like bat surveys and bird surveys and just taking a look at wildlife.
Sounds more than 8 to 10 people.
Yeah,
sounds like a lot of people.
Well, these are opportunities.
Those are a lot of opportunities.
So 8 to 12 people. So 12. See, there's 1, 2, 3. Just 12. Okay, so there's just 12. We are looking to complete our seasonal hiring by late February, early March.
And then when will these people start?
They'll start in May. Start in May and go to September.
What a great opportunity for, I would imagine, especially for a college student who is studying this stuff.
Absolutely.
What a great opportunity.
Absolutely. And it's great on your resume. Right.
Yeah.
And you make these connections with other people, other professionals in the field, because some of these things, like the field biologist, you're working with others, like Fish and Wildlife and other people, so you have a great opportunity to reach out and figure out, as you say, do I want to do this? Oh, I don't want to walk those 800,000 acre boundary lines. I'd like to talk to people.
Yeah, there we go. Suddenly it sounds a little better. Well, that's great.
So that's really fun. So what you need to do is they would need to go to www.usda.gov. And you'll type in the seasonal work for the White Mountains. Yeah. And you have to start a resume on there. It's easy. It's really easy there. And then the application is also online there. And all of these jobs are there. Now, if they have questions, there are some people that they can call at each of the district offices. We have the 3 district offices. So there are names of people. So
you're talking about some real good opportunities right in your own backyard.
Absolutely. And an opportunity to try it out. If you're doing something that you're not really sure you want to do, or you're taking a little time off, or you're in between jobs or something, this would be an opportunity.
That's great.
This would be a lot of fun.
And you get to work with Clare Long.
Woohoo!
There you go. That's cool.
So more descriptions of these things are on our website, which is, Chris, help me, because we just switched it. That's why I don't know it. It's coming up. Okay, it's coming up on the screen. fs.usda.gov/whitemountain. Oh, Chris is so good, isn't he good? He knows my website. I don't know my website.
So
it's fs.usda.gov/whitemountain.
Or just Google it.
Just Google it. That's what Chris said.
Just
Chris was like, just Google it. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
So there's seasonal hiring. So jump on it right now, because it's from the end of February to March.
Right.
Is when they're going to be making decisions. So you got to get your resume in there, and I know, writing a resume. You know how much fun that is. So. And putting it in the program. And
making it sound like it applies to what you're applying for.
Exactly. An archaeologist, I can spell it. And,
and I watch TV.
Exactly. And then other fun things that are happening on February 21st over in Plymouth at the Silver Center is the opening of the White Mountain National, actually not the opening, I don't know what you call it. It's the grand unveiling of the White Mountain National Forest Quarter.
Tell us more, because we talked about that earlier. We saw a photo of Lake Chicorowa and Mount Chicorowa.
Yeah, Mount Chicorowa.
And so tell us more about this. I did not know until I saw it in the paper.
How cool is this?
It's awesome.
It's an America the Beautiful Quarter. And the Mint has decided to highlight some of these unique natural features or unique natural areas and public lands, particularly now on the back of their quarters. So it started in 2010, and it's been a lot of national parks, but we're not a national park, we're a national forest.
Right.
And actually we are the first national forest. And I think we might be the only national forest. They have a list that goes all the way up to 2015. So they honor 5 national public lands a year. So we are one of the ones for 2000.
Chris, do we have a picture of this? You're looking for it? So my question is, why did they choose Mount Chicorowa as opposed to
tell you about this process. The Mint is wonderful. They're really great people, and they know what's going to look good on a quarter.
Yeah.
So we have been sending them pictures of the forest. The iconic. You think, why don't we have Mount Washington?
Right. I mean,
because it would be the White Mountain National Forest, Mount Washington. But exactly,
it's dull on a quarter.
It's dull on a quarter.
That's funny.
It's very exciting to us. Home of the world's worst weather. When you're there, but it's really boring on a quarter.
And there it is. I mean, because look at there's a photo of what the quarter is going to look like. Now, is that Lake Chicorowa in the front?
Yep, that's Lake Chicorowa in the front. Yep, and that's Chicorowa in the back. And they hired someone to do this, and we sent them our logo. And if you look at the White Mountain National Forest logo, this is the national logo. They don't have anything with our logo, but it shows the birch trees on the side, so it's kind of a look up. But ours is the birch trees up towards Mount Washington.
Yeah.
And I guess in color, it's so much more exciting. Or maybe we're boring and we don't know this. But the Mint.
But that's great.
So it's really exciting. It's very exciting. And I hadn't realized what a big thing. The governor is going to be there and giving a speech. The head of the Mint, the U.S. Mint, will also be there. Coin collectors from all over the place have been calling. People I think we got a call from somebody from Sweden or somebody who wanted to come.
Really?
This is huge. I hadn't realized how huge this was going to be.
You're going to have like junior mints there too?
Little forest mints.
Schrafft's mints.
Unfortunately, the Forest Service can't pay for food, so you'll have to bring your own.
Bring your own mints. Sit down in the parking lot. I'm the mint.
I'm the mint. Look at this.
Well, that's great. That is.
And you'll
really
have an opportunity to buy some quarters there. We were able to find a bank who would be willing to upload the money, so you'll be able to get some quarters there as well.
Can you buy them by the roll?
I think you can. Wow. Actually, I think
that's really cool.
So it is so unique, and we are so fortunate as well as honored to have this quarter.
That's really cool. That's really neat. So February 21st.
21st, right? Over in the Plymouth State University at the Silver Center there.
Yeah.
So that'll be exciting.
That's great.
In the morning.
And you said there's something else too.
The third thing is our safety message. Always want to make sure that people are safe wherever you go. Always think about safety. Because of the recent rains that we had, a lot of the water has moved down quickly it's come through the forest there. So we're not as concerned about the water levels anymore as we are about the ice. If you're going out and you're hiking or moving around in the forest, especially on trails that have already been beaten down or everybody walked on, it's like an ice skating rink. So we are highly recommending people get micro spikes or some of those other claws or any of those things. And bring them with you and use them. Because
I can imagine
a lot of slips, trips, and falls, people breaking wrists. We had another carry out the other day. Somebody fell and broke an ankle because it's just slippery.
Right, and then you get that light snow on top of it, so you don't even see the ice, and the next thing you know, you're down. So.
Yeah, you're looking at the clouds.
Yeah, wow, it's one of those little things you don't really think about.
Right.
And the other thing too is that you're going to find it might be nice for 100 yards, and then you just hit a little pocket of it.
Right, and we're not flat here, even though we're boring. Our mountains are boring.
They're not boring, Claire.
There's a lot of up and down, and it's just a little treacherous in places. So just bring your spikes when you're
That's a good idea.
So that's our safety message for today.
Safety message for the day. I want to see the quarter of the Great Plains.
That would be great.
The Atlantic Ocean.
Boring. Yeah, right.
It's not. It's just different.
It's just different. You're right.
But
It's just
I
different.
think that's great. I think that and highlighting Mount Chocorua, because I think it's not a lesser known mountain, but everybody focuses on Mount Washington.
That's true.
And Mount Chocorua is so unique, both in its design and really its geological makeup, and everything else. And back 150 years ago, that was the view you wanted. You wanted the view of Mount Chocorua.
And it's a very popular mountain as well. A lot of people climb up.
Yeah.
Climb it, so.
I understand it's a little tough, though, at the top.
Well,
some scrambling.
A little scrambling, but not too bad. Not too bad. It's doable. Great.
Cool. Well, Claire, I want to thank you, of course, for coming down.
Well, thank you,
and
Rob.
finding out about that.
So, being here with
you. If people want the jobs, they go on to the website, fs.usda.gov/whitemountain.
Excellent.
And you can find out about those jobs, all of which sound absolutely fabulous.
You can call any of our ranger stations, and they will give you more information, and go to that website, and they'll give you just what you need there.
Yep.
usajobs.gov is where you have to go to apply.
usajobs.gov. And we're all going to go